friends, I knew it. I knew that a proper swamp would be very appreciated from our frog-born friend, who now is coming over to do a little bit of meditating here next to the waterfall. That is ridiculously cool, and also reminds me that we do indeed need to go ahead and get our little frog friend new frog friends, as well as, it seems, tidy up its little swamp zone that we're making. And the more I was looking at this area, the more I kept thinking about those mysterious potions that we can make with our fantasy crew. And the more I kept thinking about, like, you know what, maybe our guests are getting a little bit thirsty too. Those pesky things, like actually taking care of the guest. Also, I have some interesting news for all of you in just a little bit here. You know, after we go ahead and we celebrate with spider crabs yet again. No, I don't want to sell the whole tank. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't need to sell the whole tank and then, like, oh dear, the Judgment Clouder 2 is on fire. Well, you know what? You know what? We need to give one of our firefighters the like fast boots that allow them to move even quicker. I don't know why I hadn't thought about that. Like Soot Sweeper Cinderella here, who I completely may have forgotten about. However, she may end up being the firefighting hero of the day. Also, is that a chicken? It's a chicken. No ordinary chickens, fowl from the fantasy kingdom, possess deceptive intelligence and magical powers, but you wouldn't know it from looking at them. What? What? Are you guys turning in? Are you guys turning into chickens? And also, I think we have dwarven visitors right now. Oh my gosh, there's a lot going on. Okay, so also we need to like make our money. Oh my gosh. Okay, where to begin? Well, Lethargic River, where we apparently have a perfect excavation, which hopefully will improve the quality of whatever they're bringing home. I think we were gonna work on the swamp. Yes, and we ended up with a pristine flagon fruit, which is one of the things I did want to put down over by the swamp area, because we were talking about celebrating our little frog friend's habitat and making sure that it was happier. And let's see, so we'll save that. And also I probably need to move this book pile because it does not need to go over here right now. Oh my gosh, there's so much to tidy up. The Mushroom Wilds crew have come back with a steampunk artist Pixel Swirl and abandoned theater researcher Clove. Yes! And it's another copyright plant! I'm happy to see it, though curses. I wanted to do more research on it. However, it's our first pristine one. Perfect! Talk about getting the area ready for the little like swamp that we wanted to work on here. Also, somebody wanted to get our lava lamp for $28,000. We will go ahead and sell that. Even though I'm going to miss this lava lamp, I think that is definitely worth it because it will allow us, as we frantically realized that the lava lamp was keeping the copyright plant alive. Hang in there. Let's see, Mr. A Little Botanical Heater. If I put it here, is that enough? Oh, thank goodness. I didn't realize that was a load-bearing lava lamp, to be honest. But we can use the pristine coffee blight plant to decorate this little swamp zone too. Hopefully start turning some of our finances even further around. And unfortunately, Goldfish Artist Cookie Brook. I'm so sorry about that, Cookie Brook. It seems you got pinched. However, you brought back a pristine set sail fish, which yes, as of this moment, we still have access to the summer area, though there was just news here in the time behind time. Oh my gosh, and we have so many skinks now too. I guess we can go ahead and start like setting some of these set sail fish out into maybe our research zone. They're very messy, just like tourist would be, I suppose. And then we should definitely upgrade their water filter, even though that's going to cost a little bit of moolah. That's fine. Let's see. In the set sailfish, do you have what you want for having more bebés? I think you guys do. And you're not a big fish because this is our big set sailfish. So maybe we should call this one the Big Kahuna. I am Hawaiian by heritage, so I feel I'm allowed to make those kinds of jokes. Let's see. And we'll leave everybody else in here and upgrade the food dispensers and also the filters to hopefully keep these guys feeling well. But well, it's a chaotic mess as usual, and we even have some very interesting news. Because of the way that time is a flat circle and also kind of wonky for us, it turns out that as of my time, right now, it's actually going to be a new update soon. By now, you guys will have seen that a long time ago, but there's going to be a new update with the digital world! I'm so excited! I normally would have gone ahead and like not recorded and just been like, oh, I need to try to pull the updates as closely to real time as possible. But that ship has set sailed fished a long time ago. And so here we find ourselves desperately breeding up a different fish to go ahead and sell, trying to go ahead and get our average monthly profit up. And I can't help but wonder, as we go ahead and we set some of our oh my gosh, a marine bubble from analyzing that set sailfish. Oh, I've been dragging my feet so hard on actually like doing anything there. So that's very exciting. All right. And we also have our potion mixer. But anyway, moral of the story is I don't know when our timelines will converge again. But I hope that this chaotic, wonderful adventure that we are going on together shall continue to bring us vast amounts of wonderful joy and delight and immense chaos as we carry on with my current time, instead of just like, you know, continuing to drag our feet over and over again. So that randomness aside, basically I'm saying immersion in perhaps the grim waters that we find ourselves in is what will hopefully lead us to being able to just have an adventure and let time lose all meaning, because instead we'll just focus on having a good time, if not a timeline. I like that. There's your theme. Have a good time, not a timeline. Also, because we now have an expert qualified in level 2 Potion Master, we can unlock the Archwise Rise in the Scorched Earth. And I'm really excited about being able to do more in the fantasy because I've dragged my feet to try to bring the timelines together. I'm giving up on that. Good time, not a united timeline. And the digital update. Oh, that's just so much. I'm so excited. Okay, focus, Siri. The Archmage Marlon conjured a network of floating studies over the lake for 3 main purposes: to escape danger, to write spellbooks in peace, and to show off magical powers. That's pretty hilarious. And also there's a hint here that the Archwise Rise is a special staff experience point of interest dedicated to wizards. So we can get mythical gear workshop projects and bonus for our wizards to go here. I'm a little nervous about putting the money. Hero's Hand. Oh, fine. That gains a big boost in experience. And then best in quest. Oh my gosh. Best quested. And we need to avoid the magic misfire. Well, do we have enough for that yet? I think we would need to increase our intelligence ability to try to avoid some issues there. And I kind of think that we need to work on like forming more of a party before we really start diving into all of those bits and bobs. And we are thinking about how the guests need rest and food and things like that. So let's actually come back over here And I want our team to start learning how to work together a little. I want them to understand that Lucky Feathers, Lucky Feathers, the chickens. Oh, there's so many things to do. Okay. Trying to pick is really hard. All right, let's actually have our crystal wizard be like Miss Fortune Teller, be over here sort of babbling to themselves. No, I want them to actually make a potion, don't I? Dang it. Okay, hang on. There's so many things, so many ways we could take this, so many things we could do. That weird surreality of realizing that we're selling Grim Reaper fish to try to make ends meet because we still need ends to meet. Yay, we have another pristine set cell fish, which is really awesome. They are gonna go ahead and leave a giant tip as they head out as well. And then the crabs, spider crab, doing what spider crab does. Plus, if I stop trying to unite our timelines, there's a higher likelihood that I might actually be able to make progress. Because I won't be so distracted and like tripping over myself trying to make everything work. All right, so let's see. There is a new thing that we can create with the growth potion. And the growth potion gives plus 50% experience for all staff. That sounds amazing. Let's go ahead and we're gonna let our potion master start pulling that together. And we're gonna start pulling in our money properly by coming into our marketing agency as well. We're gonna start a marketing campaign for whatever. Oh, our pristine copy blight plant. This one is literally just average quality. Oh, you know what? I think the swamp is calling us. I think that the mushroom swamps are actually calling us because we can go and visit the mushroom swamps extremely quickly with the right crew. Especially like steampunk artist Pixel Swirl, who is still frog-born themselves at the moment, has become extremely talented at like smacking away at the dead wood with a like special hammer, no doubt. And then do I have? I can't send our ghost friend who needs upgraded, or who needs to gain enough experience to be at level 15 out, unfortunately. But we do have our observant snake spotter who has yet to get a name, ready to go. And I think, do I have anybody with speedy abilities over here? I do actually. That's why Abandoned Theater Expert Clove was going. Oh yeah, Clove, I might make you really fast so that you can just speed in there, grab some mushrooms, speed back out. Also, we need to clean the chicken thing. And that means, wow, a bard! An artistic soul with exceptional luck. They have a nice smelling face and they have double analysis. Sure, you're hired, friend. Wow. We'll have to give you a little bit of a raise so that you'll be happy enough to keep working here. But I mean, a super lucky bard who's feeling chicken. Wait, there was a chicken. People are just turning into chickens. I love that, actually. I truly love that. That's kind of amazing. Can you imagine having another bard who could be out here on, oh gosh, another bard out here maybe doing really fancy things with tours. That would be exciting too. Oh my gosh. Okay, so workshop speed and luck and survey on this alchemist. That's actually pretty good too, I think. A nice smelling face and analytical on analysis speed from this barbarian. I guess they're really, really good. You know what? Like, sure. We're gonna hire these two fantasy experts as well. And then we're gonna maybe put the advertisement out one last time for our fantasy experts because I want to make sure we have a proper party ready to go. Speaking of proper parties, holy cow! Abandoned Theater Researcher Clove. Congratulations. you have gone out and you have brought back a spring-on flower, which we actually need to go ahead and analyze. So that's a good thing. And let's see. I think we made a profit, which sounds like a mistake, but it happened. What? I'm pretty sure that's a mistake, but you know, there we are. Also, Clove, tour guide work increases your happiness by 50% because you are theatrical. Did you have theatrical and that's why we hired you? I gotta remember that. If so, I might need somebody else to gain the super speedy adventure. That's eloquent? Dang, like we just have a lot of people who are pretty talented at what they do. Photographic memory, sea legs. Sunken treasure researcher here. My friend, I might have you just really quickly learn how to like fly the helicopter quickly, because that could be super useful. There's Clove. Clove, if you're theatrical, you know what? And you're now Frogborn. You've earned tour guide. You have. I'm just gonna be honest. And then if we need somebody, let's go. Haunted doll, lost spell researcher. You're also eloquent, and let's give you a tour guide training. And then plant researcher, Windfallen, is a lard lass who's analytical. Geez, we're a little behind on training some of our staff, but you know what? We're doing it. Family unfriendly. Oh dear. Pufferfish researcher Adelaide, you love going out and researching, so I think I'm gonna actually have you get fish whispering, and we might bump you up to fish whispering too, so that you can go and deal with some of the dangerous fish in the future. And our sunken treasure researcher here, who happens to be a ghost, like a paranormal researcher, we'll have you learn how to go fast. And submarine pilot Larkspring will have you learn how to go really fast too. See, we're a little behind on training up some of our folks, but we're gonna make this happen. Anyone with tour guide abilities who likes tour guiding can immediately get a little bit of support from me for that, because that'll be useful in the future. Pilot wings, maybe? Cobweb shelf, little elf. We kind of have you just going all over the place at the moment. You could be analytical, you could increase survey, but I think if we give you pilot wings would be so useful. We're gonna give you pilot wings because you like going fast too, don't ya? And curse expert Dino Dave, you're gonna get analysis because you happen to be analytical as well. Huh. And you know what? I mean, come on, fish lullaby expert wolf system, everyone come on down. If y'all want to go ahead and you just want to get good at like your skills, I guess we're having like an academy day for a bunch of our researchers. And if that's going to happen, I have to say, we still haven't finished getting the printing press and like the locomotive and the bandage basket. So why don't we take a new, wait, actually, I guess it couldn't be a new science expert. Why don't we go ahead and have creepy classical musician Raya come on over and carefully research the lower antique archives, which we unfortunately have not been able to research over in the science area as we permanently glitched, aka jammed the mine shaft leading to the lower antique archives. However, I've wanted to get the lower antique archive pieces in over all of our museums because that printing press is awesome. And since we just trained a bunch of our staff, I'm thinking about books. Not anything close to what we were just focusing on, but there you are. All right, now that I got completely, hilariously distracted, let's go ahead and let's get wide watch on the camera booth. Upgrade the camera booth. Ooh, yay, we have the growth potion. Ooh, and there's a new reward available. Oh, the dragon tail potion. Full scale attack. Now you have a party of adventurers and the power of potions. You're ready to face the dragon. Ready as you'll ever be. Use the recipe for the dragon tail potion. The dragon won't stand a chance. It's good to laugh. Oh no! Has the dragon been... Oh my gosh, okay, we're gonna have to go ahead. Oh my gosh, people could really die if they're not prepared for that though. I feel like we need to train more people. Oh, let's have our adventure seeker come over here and let's have them maybe be bumbling around with our alchemy wizard. And then look at that, the growth potion. I wonder how much we can get from doing this. I think they're going to survey 100%. And the growth potion on top of character development is like 80% experience. Let's see what happens. That could be really interesting. All right. And then we can loop around. Oh hey, Curse Chaser Salty Sweet Wren has gone ahead and leveled up. What are your bookworm? So you'll learn a little faster, but really, Curse Chaser Salty Sweet Wren, you were among the first and the best at what we needed to do here. I feel like maybe I'm gonna train you in Pilot Wings too, because I sort of love the idea that the frog legs help to jump faster. I can't help it, that just sounds hilarious to me. Like the frog legs helping you go hop, hop, hop a lot faster. Also, let's move some of these random pieces of decoration out as clutter, just cause we can. There's a drinking fountain here that we're gonna sell for just a minute. But don't worry, we will take care of our friends and our guests soon. We're gonna go ahead and sprinkler pump. I'm gonna move you over here. I want the copy blight plant down is what I'm thinking about. That pristine copy blight plant that we have not yet put in. Where did it go? Ah, there it is. It was blending in with my fish. So I don't think it can it fit in here? No, I think it just barely can't fit over there. And then we would need to move it just a little over here. That would work actually. All right. And also I don't need the boggymen. What are the boggymen doing? That's just silly. All right, we'll take care of you and then we'll move the fox fern over because I'm pretty sure getting the copy blight plant pristine down is gonna really help out our whole area. Uh-oh, these guys are getting too chilly. My little springers, my little spring flowers are getting too chilly. All right, move over here for a minute then. Oh geez. Wait, how did I get a shiny sticker from the dwarves? They enjoy a good deal of sustenance. Well, I need to double check on all of those fish that look like you could nibble them. But hopefully that's fine. And then our coffee blight plant, I think we might put right here. And look at that. Beautiful. Let's increase the buzz on this. We're gonna make this plant absolutely shine. It's already near a space probe somehow. And hopefully that'll increase the buzz we've got and help us out as Spider Crab does what Spider Crab does. I wonder if you guys leveled up because that was kind of awesome. I need to have more potions made. I want like a fun alchemy room, but I want many things. Oh, look at that! A three-handed sword! Oh my gosh. Okay, we probably need to analyze that just to see what's going on. The lower antique archives were explored, even though can you imagine being the creepy classical musician researcher getting lost by yourself in the antique archives? That would be terrifying. Also, good job. I wanted the printing press so desperately and you brought it home for us. I'm so proud. I have no idea where I'm going to put it right now, but I wanted to put it over by like the where our researchers were. However, there's not really any kind of coherent home for anything right now. Yeah, we're gonna need to, what do you mean outside? All right, we're kind of gonna need to tidy that up. We're gonna need to clear the clear the toilets of the new little invaders we've currently got, which it's about as bad as it sounds. I'm not gonna lie. It's about as bad as it sounds. And let's see about letting these guys come in and they're very high in survey. These guys are looking around doing their shopping. Marshmidge, Dino Dave, I love that. We're gonna let them go ahead and work on that, and then we're gonna clean up this mess next time, because I made a mess again. Well, you know, at least the spider crabs are getting us out of this. Oh, I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.